That's nice.
It's mellow. It's a mellow way to start the show. This is Adam and Joe. That was Jack Johnson with Breakdown, kicking us off this Saturday afternoon. Shall I play our opening
jingle? That was the one we accused of being advert music last week, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it's nice advert
we've changed
music.
our tune.
Yeah, I like it. You accused it of being advert music.
Yeah, well, I just lump everything on both of us.
To me, I find it uplifting. Now, we're going to sort your mic out, Joe, because you're sounding a bit binny.
I know.
There. Sexy bin man.
Oh, shut up.
Okay, I'll play my jingle.
That sounds interesting, let's talk about it. I always enjoy our little chats. I never know what you'll say. Did you see the Labour Party conference? No, but I taped it and I'm watching it tonight. I'm not sure about that new TV show. Did you see the show about Bob Dylan? Joan Baez kept interrupting his songs. I'm not sure about that new TV show. That sounds interesting, let's talk about it. Let's start talking now.
It's like a topical intro.
Am I still sounding binny?
No, you sound alright.
I sounded great last week. Why do I sound all binny?
It's something to do with Alex Zane. He's been messing around with everything.
He's been messing around with everything.
But thanks very much, Alex, for a great show. A good lead-in, a fun atmosphere when we came into the studio.
Oh, I'm going on strike. This is terrible.
We'll sort you out, man. Come around here. Come and talk in my mic.
I can't.
Come
on.
That's
a bit better. That's a bit better.
There you go.
That's a bit better. So, listeners, we've got amazing competition this week and amazing stuff to give away. We've got Curb Your Enthusiasm box sets.
Oh.
Which series is that?
This is Series 4.
Series 4. We got 3 Curb Your Enthusiasm box
Supposedly,
sets.
the word on the street is Series 4 is a return to form after a slightly shaky Series 3.
The word on the street?
Yeah.
How do you hear the word on the street?
Dizzy Rascal.
Do you ask your drug dealer?
No, Dizzy Rascal tells me.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. And we've also got tickets to Kinky Boots to give away. This is an ongoing XFM promotion. I think they've been being handed out all day on the station.
Yeah.
So we can't claim to have anything, amazingly special, but the film itself is awesomely special. And it's an amazing event. The premiere, right? Tickets to the premiere.
Yeah, and it's
We're the only people who have those.
Yeah.
Premiere
Oh,
tickets.
the Adam and Joe radio show, the only people who've got
Exclusive.
premiere tickets.
Everyone else just has screening tickets.
Ah,
There we go. So we've got the best Kinky
Boots.
Boots tickets. Plus we've got tickets for a couple of events at ResFest, the digital film festival that's happening at the NFT. We'll tell you more about those a bit later, but fantastic tickets there. What else have we got?
Oh man, we've got good music. I mean, I'm excited. I haven't heard some of this stuff. The new Strokes single, which I'm being told it's good. Juice Box, and
Have we got the Arctic Monkeys? Because everybody's writing about the Arctic Monkeys at the moment, Adam. They're the latest major band.
Are they real?
Yeah, have you not heard of the Arctic Monkeys? I hadn't heard of the Arctic Monkeys until the day before yesterday. Every single publication I opened had something about the Arctic Monkeys.
The Monkeys?
A new band. Is that what they're called? A new band can just be launched into the public consciousness within the space of 24 hours these days.
Like the Paddingtons.
Well, I've never heard of them. Who are they?
I wish you could see the press pack that the Paddingtons have sent through. It's very funny.
Oh, have we got it?
Yeah. I don't know, I've never heard of the
Maybe
Paddingtons.
they're brilliant.
They may well be brilliant, but they don't look brilliant.
Are
They
we playing the Arctic Monkeys?
they look absolutely ludicrous.
If
Look,
not, why not?
there's a picture of the singer, Tommy Shoeshine.
And he's probably listening.
He's got like a dirty vest on, and he's wearing blue braces, and he's standing, and he hasn't shaved, and his hair's messy, and he's holding a beer. Tommy Shoeshine from the Paddingtons.
We haven't got the Arctic Monkeys. Can we play the Arctic Monkeys anyway? I'd like to hear it.
I
after
wanna-
wasting all my brain time reading about them.
All right, here's a band that we do know about, the Magic Numbers. Incidentally, did you read that in August sometime the Magic Numbers pulled out of Top of the Pops because Richard Bacon made
Yes.
some unkind comments about them?
Yes.
He said, now here's a big fat melting pot of talent, and they said, no, we're not going on after that
Where were you
intro."
in August? You were in Edinburgh.
I was in Edinburgh, I didn't
Yeah.
hear about that.
Yeah, big story.
Was that a big story?
It was a big story, yeah.
Wow. I'm glad that they pulled out of it. Everyone was saying, oh, get a sense of humour, but I don't think that you require a sense of humour to understand that joke. It's not funny.
Not funny.
It's pathetic. If you invite someone on your pop show, you don't insult them in a really lame way before they go on the stage.
It's true.
Do you agree, or do you think I need to get a
Are we
sense
going to
of
hear
humour?
some Magic Numbers?
Yeah, I'll shut up and play some music instead. Love Me Like You.
I am a robot, I'm from the 80s, I am a robot from space.
That's cool.
Can you leave now, robot from space?
Yes, I will leave now. I am dancing.
Listeners are texting us and saying that the beginning of the Magic Numbers track sounds like the Only Fools and Horses theme tune. Is that true? Can we listen to it again?
All right. No.
It does a bit, doesn't it?
Does it?
Well, how does the Only Fools and Horses theme tune go? All I can think of is Chaz and Dave. It sounds a bit like a Chaz and Dave song, doesn't it?
No, it
sounds a bit like they're
doesn't.
beginning to rap it. If you texted us and if you can sing the theme tune to Only Fools and Horses, give us a call 0871
Or play it down the phone.
1049, and we'll get you to sing it along to the beginning of the magic numbers. 0871 222 1049.
How do you think of these ideas, man?
Well, I'm just a radio genius.
You're a radio genius.
Yeah, thanks, man. And that's also the number you need to enter our competitions. We've got amazing prizes this week. Curb Your Enthusiasm DVD box sets, tickets to see an exclusive XFM screening of Kinky Boots, tickets to the premiere of Kinky Boots.
Who's in Kinky Boots?
Kinky Boots. Chewy. Chewy, who lives across the street from us, Adam.
Does he?
Yeah, in South London. He lives just across the street from me, therefore just 2 streets across from you.
Chewy's got an unpronounceable name.
Edgewindafor or something. I'm just guessing.
It was written down here earlier on.
He's very good.
But he's very good.
Chewy.
He was in Dirty Pretty Things.
I've never met him, but, you know, I've always thought, well, why don't I just go over the street and knock on his door and say, hey, Chewy, I'm in the media. I do a radio show. You're in movies. Let's chat about what it's like.
Yeah.
I can tell you about radio. You can tell me a little bit about movies.
He'd love that.
We'd be good friends.
Absolutely. You should do it. Will you do it this week? And
I'll
then
do
tell
it
us
this
how
week.
it,
I'll
how
give
it
him the
goes?
Adam and Joe DVD.
Yeah, that's a good
This is
idea.
some of my work.
Do you know what? I gave the Adam and Joe
yeah.
DVD to Brian Eno.
Oh, yeah.
And then I
In
read...
person?
Yeah. And then I read an article where he was saying, I never watch television. And I certainly never watch anything that's ever given to me to watch.
Oh, what did he say when he gave it to you? Did he make it sound as if he was going to watch it?
No, he didn't really.
Where was this, anyway?
He was doing some recording with Travis.
Right.
And I went along to spy on them and
Right.
watch, because I'm a big Brian Eno fan.
Yeah, and so you gave him the DVD and he said...
He just said, oh, thanks very much. That was it, really.
He's lying to you.
And he just sort of put it down, and he sort of looked at the back in that way you do. You know, you got to show a bit of interest. It's like when I gave the Adam and Joe book to Beck.
Oh, yeah, what did he say about that?
He did that. He flicked through it, and he stopped at a page, one of your pages, I think, about what to do when you're at home alone. And he sort of,
dear.
and he went, scare your tits off. And he chuckled.
He chuckled. There's a lot of Adam and Joe merchandise in celebrity bins, we feel.
Yeah. Nick Frost is in Kinky Boots, of course.
Yeah, that's true, Nick
There you
Frost. Yes.
For Frosty fans. So when are we going to do a competition? Let's do it after this next track and some adverts.
What are we going to do? Celebrity regression?
Should we do it? Yeah, for old time's
We'll
sake.
do some celebrity regression. The number's 0871 222 1049. Stand by your phones.
Right, let's have some music and then some adverts. Wow. Come on. That's the Pixies with Alison. 1 minute and 17 seconds. You can't beat that, can you? If only all songs were 1 minute 17 seconds. And we've got someone on the phones who's going to sing the Only Fools and Horses
Is it Jeff?
thing. Jeff, well, we're not going to do it right now. We're going to play some ads first, but
Okay.
Stay with us, listeners, if you want to hear Jeff
We're going to
singing,
find out the truth about whether the opening to the Magic Numbers sounds like the Only Fools and Horses theme, courtesy of Jeff.
So,
what do you want?
Yeah, exactly. Nothing.
XFM. Is it 104.9 XFM, yeah? Ready? XFM. London.
I do love music and I do love XFM.
What? Are you ready?
Yeah, all right. Come on.
We've got Jeff on the line. Hello, Jeff. Are you
Hey.
there, Jeff?
Hello.
Hey, thanks for holding, Jeff.
No problem.
Jeff is calling today from
can
Romford.
Can I just say, this is the clearest line we've ever had here on XFM, Jeff.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think Jeff...
I've just been walking about trying to get signal, so...
Is it? I think you've just got amazingly fresh breath. Is what's doing it. I can almost smell the mintiness.
Smell it too.
Listen, Jeff, so we had these texts in from our listeners that apparently the beginning of the Magic Numbers single, Love Me Like You, sounds like the opening to the theme to Only Fools and Horses.
Well, I know what they're saying.
Well, so to test this, you claim that you can sing the theme tune to Only Fools and Horses, is that right?
I'll give it a go.
So we're going to play the opening to the Magic Numbers, and you, Jeff, are going to attempt to sing the beginning to Only Fools and Horses over it to test this theory, right?
Okay.
It's not easy because you've only got like 4 bars and then they're straight in singing, so you're going to have to start like...
You can have to start. If you get it wrong the first time, we can try it again, Jeff. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Shall we count him in? Count him in, Ed.
Yeah.
Good luck, Jeff.
1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Stick a pony in your pocket, lift a suitcase from the back. 'Cause if you want the best, that you don't ask questions, then brother, I'm your man.
Okay, now I think listeners should just hold that in their heads, and now let's hear a snatch of the real theme to Only Fools and Horses to compare.
Stick a pony in me
That
pocket.
was all weird and slow.
I'll fetch the suitcase from the van.
That was pretty good, Jeff. That was
Jeff, that was amazing.
That was
Thank you very
similar.
much.
It was a bit of a shaky start, but it really came together at the end there. You've got a lovely voice.
Thank you.
So what's going on? What do we conclude from this? The Magic Numbers are fans of Only Fools and Horses? They're stealing
be.
things?
Indie bands are basically lazy people. They get drunk a lot and they watch a lot of TV, and it sort of just seeps in there into their spongy heads. Like, for example, Jeff, check out this song. This is the new single by The Strokes, which has a remarkable...
Sounds like the Monsters.
It sounds like the Monsters or Batman, I thought, as well.
Yeah.
Theme to Batman.
Yeah,
There you go. Hey, Jeff, thanks a lot for calling in. Shall we give Jeff something?
Yeah.
Jeff, are you into Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Yeah.
Are you really?
It's a good show. Yeah.
Yeah, do you want a box set of DVDs of Series 3? Can we give them that? Yeah. Have to now.
Come on, then.
Yeah? Jeff? How about
Thank
it?
you very much. That'd be lovely.
Hey, there we go. Thanks for calling, Jeff.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Okay, so we'll play this Stroke single, the Batman single, and then afterwards, should we do some celebrity regression?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The Strokes are banned at a difficult stage in their career.
Yeah.
They're not white hot and fresh and new anymore.
They're not like Franz Ferdinand.
Exactly. So are they still selling records? Are people still buying the Strokes? Are they still charting?
Well, I don't know. This is their new single for a while. I think their second album sold pretty well, didn't it?
Well, good luck to them. They've got great hair.
There's a lot of ideas in that song.
Are there?
I don't know, yeah. It seems like about 4 different tracks
Songs.
all bashed together. But that's their hallmark, isn't it?
So the phone number is 0871 222 1049. Dial that if you want to enter Celebrity Regression. What are we going to give away, Adam, as prizes? More Curb Your Enthusiasm box sets.
Well, yeah, I think people should be allowed to take their
Choice
pick.
of prizes.
You know,
Okay.
that's the most exciting thing, isn't it?
To choose your prize.
Yeah.
Okay, well, call 0871 222 1049. If you can guess, basically, what star Adam is being regressed into the mind of, and what films. If you're not a regular listener to the show, this competition might make no sense at all. But basically, I'm going to psychically regress Adam. Psychically? What's the word? Telepathically? No, what's the word? Hypnotically?
yeah.
Regress Adam.
Psychically would have
It's
been.
like what they do on Richard and Judy or Phil and Fern, isn't it?
There's even a show called Celebrity Regression Therapy.
It's got its
I
own
think.
show now,
Yeah.
has it? Okay, we're going to regress Adam into the mind of a famous film star. He's going to wake up in this hypnotic state and sort of experience some of the films of this star around him. You just have to listen to his what he says and call in 0871 222 1049 to win those box sets.
Right, here we go. You ready? This is always tough.
And just relax, whether you're at home or in your car or walking along the street, wearing your headphones. Take a deep breath. Inflate the stomach. Exhale through the nose. And relax. Close your eyes. Not if you're driving. Don't close your eyes. Just half close them. And we're drifting back, all the way back. You're 10 years old, you're 5 years old, you're 4 years old, you're 1 year old. You're a little fetus. You're a tiny little spermatozoa, wriggling around in your daddy's nighties. And now, I'm regressing you into the life and body of a Hollywood superstar. Adam, when you wake up, you will be inhabiting the films and the body of this star. Wake up and tell us what you see now.
I'm in an office. I'm in an office room. I'm angry. I'm in an office and I'm angry because I'm tough. And you gotta be tough. If you want to succeed in this game, I'm telling you, because you can't get ahead. You understand me? Being soft or nice to people, because that's for losers, you knocker. Okay? You can't get ahead if you're gonna be like that. I'm the best in the selling game. I could sell you all kinds of things, for example, forks. I could sell you, or a trapeze. You want to buy a kite? No, I don't need a kite. Yes, you do need a kite. Okay, I'll buy one. You see, that's how it's done, because I'm the best at selling in the selling game, you knocker. Have you got me? Okay, buy this lamp. Do you understand me? Buy it. Buy these puppets. Do you want to buy a folder? I got a shelf.
Okay, just breathe, Adam. That's the first film. 0871 222 1049 if you've got who that is and what film it is. Let's regress Adam into another of this Stars film. So, Adam, wake up and tell us what you see.
I'm in a train station. I've got a whistle and a flag because I work here and it's a train station. I'm depressed. I'm considered to be one of the finest actors, the screen actors of my generation, maybe just by myself. I don't know, but I'm running out of magic gold dust. Do you understand me? I'm depressed about it. And I gotta deal with some troublesome diesels, and they've been causing problems. And there's a guy from Easy Rider over there. I gotta deal with him. It's tough. I'm telling you. I'm not gonna lie to you. And if you come up against me as an actor, then you better know your marbles, because I'm considered to be the best. Do you understand me? I'm the best, and it's magic gold dust is running out.
This can be dangerous, Adam. We'll just take him into one final incarnation of this star. 0871 222 1049 if you can guess what star this is and what the films are. Okay, Adam, wake up, tell us what you see.
Oh, I'm in a hotel room. It's in London, and I'm angry. And I'm angry again because the room service is bad, and I'm being rude to the room service man because I'm pretending to be famous. And that's what famous people do. We get angry about room service. In fact, here's the thing. In fact, in real life, I'm famous, and I'm not credited in this film, so it's exciting for people to see me pretending to be famous. And I've got a famous girlfriend in the film, and she's, in fact, really famous as well. And, in fact, the room service guy is also famous, but he's pretending that he isn't famous. It's exciting and confusing at the same time. And I'm uncredited in the film, and it's, for people watching, it's exciting.
Just relax. Okay, Adam's going to remain in his hypnotic state until you call in and tell us who that star was and what the films were. If you get them right, he will wake up, safe and normal. If you get them wrong, he may be trapped in the body and the mind of that star forever. Call 0871 222 1049 now! There we go, that was Black Grape with Kelly's Heroes. Adam is, of course, in a regress state because you join us in the middle of celebrity regression. Oh, do you think that was the longest any DJ's ever waited to actually come in with the link as the record fades? No. Okay, so we've got two callers on the line who think they know which celebrity body Adam has been regressed into and what films he witnessed and told us about happening around him. Michelle, are you there?
I am, yeah.
How are you doing?
Okay, thanks.
Do you think you've got the answer to this question?
I don't know if I'm right. I really don't. But yeah, I've got an answer.
Okay, well, don't say anything yet. When I tell you, I'd like you to say the name of the star who you think it is. If you're correct, Adam will wake up his normal self. If you're wrong, you may have permanently damaged him psychologically. How do you feel about that, Michelle?
I feel bad.
You do feel bad. Okay. So, Michelle, say who you think it is now.
Tom Hanks.
No, he stayed under, Michelle. That's not good. Why did you think it was Hankies? The Hanker.
No, I thought it was that head in advertising. That's all. But
he's not in that. How to Get Ahead in Advertising? That's Richard E. Grant, Michelle.
I know, but I mean, there was some. Oh, I don't know. It just seemed aggressive salesman. That came into my mind, and I thought it was the that cartoony thing when he was a train driver. The other film,
The Polar Express. That cartoony thing. Only the greatest 3D IMAX film ever made. Is that what you were...
something about fairy dust. I thought maybe that was around.
Yeah, well, no, I'm afraid... You're right that Tom Hanks plays all the parts in Polar Express, but it's not the Hanker. Sorry, Michelle. We're going to have to let you go with nothing.
Okay.
Nothing but a cold word.
Okay.
And thanks for calling and listening. We've got Sharmella on the line. Is it Sharmella?
Yes, well, Sharmella.
Sharmella, there you go. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Very well, thanks. Thanks for calling. Here is the moment when you either scar Adam for life or you win the competition. Tell us who you think it is.
I think it's Alec Baldwin.
Oh, I'm awake.
Oh, that was exciting, wasn't it? Well done.
Oh, that's amazing. Congratulations, Shamala. How did you figure that one out?
Well, I got the Thomas the Tank Engine.
Ah, Thomas and the Magic Railroad, to
That
give
was
it to give it its proper title. Are you a mother?
No, I'm not. I'm just sad.
How the hell do you know about Thomas and the Magic Railroad if you haven't got children?
I don't know. I just remember seeing posters where he was on the poster. He was a fat controller, wasn't he? Or,
He was. I don't know if he was he just played the controller because he's not a fat man. He's just a bit
well,
lardy.
a little bit.
He's a bit lardy. The lardy controller they could have called him, but no, he was just the magic controller or whatever he was. I don't know anyone who's actually seen Thomas the Magic Railroad, but I hear it's to be avoided, especially if you do have children. How about the other films? How about The Salesman?
Is that from Glengarry Glen Ross?
Yeah, there you go. Fantastic. It was amazing recreation of it, wasn't it? And what about the last one where he's in a hotel room?
That's Notting Hill.
Ah, fantastic. His uncredited cameo in Notting Hill as, not himself, but someone called Jeff King, I think it was. A famous man, Julia Roberts' girlfriend, boyfriend even.
Boyfriend.
So, Shamala, you get to, if you got them all right there, so you get to pick whether you want a copy of Curb Your Enthusiasm on DVD, or whether you want tickets, and this is a good prize, to a talk, wait for it, by the legendary photographer Anton Corbijn at the NFT tonight. Wow. Hello?
What are you going to go for, Shamala?
Hang on, wait, he's worked with U2 The Killers, Nirvana, Johnny Cash and Depeche Mode.
I think Curb Your Enthusiasm DVD.
Who's that shouting in the background?
It's my boyfriend.
But hang on, boyfriend, what about 2 pairs of tickets to the Beck retrospective as part of ResFest at the NFT tomorrow? No, he's
God,
confused.
it's too hard to decide.
I don't know which one.
How about, I think Curb Your Enthusiasm is what it's
Yeah,
going to be.
yeah, we'll have the
He's happy
DVD.
with that. Hey, thanks so much for your call, Shamala, and congratulations for getting all those right. That was very impressive. Right now, it's time for some adverts here on XFM. We'll be back shortly. This is Adam and Joe.
XFM.
XFM.
This is XFM.
Oh, when I woke up tonight, I said
They're so hot right now. That's Franz Ferdinand. They're so hot right now.
Now I'm having a day when everything sounds like something else. We've already had the magic numbers sounding a bit like the theme to Only Fools and Horses, and I'm convinced that sounds like Go West's We Close Our Eyes.
Yeah.
You remember that bit?
Yeah, I do, absolutely.
So we've sent Lila off to the record library to get the Go West single, because we might prove here this afternoon that Franz Ferdinand are basically just covering Go West songs.
You know, that could be a legal matter.
What do you mean?
For Go West, they could do some suing.
Me for saying that?
No, the Franz Ferdinand for nicking their riffage.
Yeah, Go West could just sweep up all of Franz Ferdinand's profits.
Yeah. It worked for the Stranglers and Elastica.
Yeah.
You know? There's a bit of money to be made there. Hey, so Joe, have you seen big posters for this new drama on Sky One, an American thing called Weeds?
Yes, it's got a funny catchphrase. I saw it on the way, and it's funny. It's about a housewife who sells marijuana to make a living.
It's basically a I think it's the same story as Saving Grace, which was a film with Brenda Blethyn a few years ago.
It's something like the kids go off to school, her customers go off to La La Land.
Have they got several different ones? Because the one
They
I
must
saw
do.
said, most mums cut the grass, this one sells it.
Oh, I like the idea that if you inhale the fumes of marijuana, you're going off to La La Land. That's the way only a mum would describe it. Oh, darling, you off in La La Land again with your magic bananas? That sort of thing.
Yeah. But I was just thinking, like, you know, it just struck me as odd that it was so upbeat. And I was thinking they were missing a trick as well. They could have had loads of other ones that they must have gone through several variations.
Yeah.
For taglines about, you know, a mum that deals drugs, basically. I was thinking, I came up with most mums deal with kids who've weed themselves. This one deals weed to kids themselves.
Say that again.
Most mums deal with kids who've weed themselves. This one deals weed to kids themselves.
It sort of works, doesn't it? Wow.
I'm not saying that it was the best one,
Wow.
but I bet you they thought
You got
about
any
it.
more?
Yeah. Most mums carve the joint. This one passes it round.
Well, you've got to use the word carve twice.
Oh. Okay, well, I don't know. How about this? Most mums give their kid a little smack when they've been naughty.
Steady.
This one gives them a little smack when they've been good. That's not so good, is it?
Oh, that's just a different show.
I know, it's a different show. I'm thinking these are variations on different
Okay.
drug shows.
Okay.
Most mums serve coke at parties.
Yeah.
She forces kids to snort it. That's
What about, there's got to be a Charlie one that would be easy.
Charlie?
She's married to Charlie.
And she likes to snort
Charlie. I don't know.
Most mums serve special K for breakfast.
Breakfast.
She gets kids hooked on it. That's not so good, is it? If you can think of any... obviously, yes, we're not condoning the drug taking in any shape or form, and I sincerely hope that Sky One doesn't start showing dramas about mums who do deal coke, because I, for one, would not be
Well,
laughing.
Sky One is showing the Weeds series, and they're showing Kate Moss's horse drug shame on Monday.
Oh, really?
But anyway, we're not allowed to talk about that, so let's move swiftly on.
Okay.
Apparently.
No horse drug shame?
No.
Okay.
It is a shame that there's no horse drug shame.
There you go.
Should we have some music and then come back and do this amazing Franz Ferdinand Go West comparison?
Oh, yeah, have we got Go West?
Oh, no, we haven't got it!
Didn't find
We'll
it.
come back with the text competition then, and more prize giveaways.
It's not entirely surprising that we don't have Go West in the XFM
Come on,
library.
we're the floor above Capital. Their walls are papered with Go West CDs.
Can't we call Richard Blackwood and get him to send it up?
He works at Choice.
Does
They
he?
wouldn't play Go West.
They might do.
Or would they?
They might play an amazing remix of it. Okay, yeah, we'll have a bit of music and then some ads and to get us into the second hour here on a Saturday afternoon with Adam and Joe. Here's a bit of a free play for you. This comes from Orbital's compilation Back to Mine, or Back to Mine. No, it's just Back to Mine, isn't it? And it's a track they've put on there by Susan Cadogan called Don't Burn Your Bridges, which I certainly like very much. And I hope you do too, listeners. And you, Joe Cornish, as well. Okay. Well, it's a lovely song, but I've slightly sent myself to sleep there. So.
Is it an old song, Adam, or is it someone pretending to be an old singer?
No, it is an old song. Susan Cadogan, and you can find that on Orbital's Back to Mine CD compilation. This is Adam and Joe on XFM. We'll be back shortly.
XFM. Love music. Love music. Love XFM.
Yeah, you better believe it, buddy. That's the Foo Fighters with DOA. This is Adam and Joe on XFM this Saturday afternoon. So, Joe Cornish, did you watch the Bob Dylan documentary last night?
No, I videoed it. I haven't watched it yet. To be perfectly honest, I respect Bob Dylan greatly, but I don't have an enormous passion for his music. Is that wrong?
No, that's not wrong. It's not to everyone's taste at all.
I taped it because I hoped it might, you know, make me realise what all the fuss was about.
I wonder if it does. I don't know if it does, actually. 'Cause
I hear
What?
that it's not voiceover-led. That this is, of course, Scorsese's documentary about Bob Dylan. It's long, isn't it? 4 hours or something.
Yeah, it was over a couple of nights.
Two two-hour parts. And it's totally archive footage-driven, isn't it?
That's true, and also interviews with the man himself.
Right.
And,
So it takes a sort of set-piece interview and then uses that as the voiceover, and then apparently has some amazing archive footage of his life. Is that right?
Yeah, well, it's got lots of really good little snippets of what life was like in those days, in the 60s.
The 60s.
I remember the 60s. And amazing bits of footage of singers and performers that I'd never really heard of before. This one woman called Odetta, is a sort of black folk singer, and she does an amazing
She must have had a
performance.
surname.
No, she just calls herself Odetta.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't think they did that in those days.
I think so. I don't know. But anyway, the whole thing was worth it for just this one bit of footage that seemed so modern, and what she was doing. I can't believe I'd never seen it before. Anyway, I found it pretty entertaining. But Bob himself, you got to feel sorry for the guy, really, because what comes across mainly is that he's sat in the middle of this insane whirlwind of people talking about him and scrutinising his life and his songs and all the meanings in his songs and everything. And he's just going, well, I'm not bothered at all, and I'm not going to tell you what it means, because I don't know if it means anything. Everyone's going, come on, it must mean something. What does it mean? Please tell us. What does it mean?
It being his songs?
Or the messages in his songs, his lyrics, and all these sort of things. And he's going, well, there's not much to it, really, and I don't really want to talk about it, and it means whatever you want it to mean. And basically comes out with the same drivel that every other pop star in the world comes out with a lot of the time. But you just think, well, when are you going to get the message that you should just stop talking to him and trying to find out all these things, because he's fairly consistent about not being forthcoming. You know what I mean? I mean, that's the way you've got to be if you're an artist.
He's like the producers of Lost.
Yeah,
he's not going to give anybody the answer.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of which, why don't we get people to text it? Well, we'll talk about that later. But Bob, one of the things I felt sorry for Bob about was Joan Baez. Did you know who Joan Baez is?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
She's a singer.
She was a folkie as well. She was more famous than Bob to begin with, and she kind of gave Bob a platform in the early days, and then was crushed when he didn't really reciprocate when he was touring the UK, didn't pull her on stage the way that she'd done for him. But there's so many funny shots of Bob starting to sing a song on stage somewhere, darkly lit stage with the spotlight on him, and he'll start singing, how many roads must a man walk down? And then suddenly she'll appear like a ghost from the darkness next to him and start harmonising in her harpy voice and sort of, before you can call him a man. Oh, it's shocking.
Is that bad, then?
It just cuts through you every time she opens her mouth. And there's a great bit of footage with him in a hotel room somewhere, and he's apparently typing lyrics, you know, he's just, stuff's coming out of his amazing frizzy head, and then she's behind him playing her guitar and sort of going, how many people must die before, you know, sort of some kind of protest song in her amazingly shrill voice, and you're thinking, how could he get anything written whatsoever? Presumably he's just typing, make her shut up. If I hit her in the middle of the head with the typewriter, it might shut her up. Oh, I don't know. Maybe something like that.
It sounds good. I'm looking forward to watching it.
It's got lots of good stuff in it, man. Yeah, you should check it out.
Yeah, you know, because I had to delete ITV's Avenue of the Stars to make room on my Skybox for that. So it better be good.
So what about getting people to suggest some possible meanings to Lost? Like, basically, Lost, if you don't know, is this show about these people who get...
I think most people probably know.
They've crashed on a desert island, and there's something weird about the desert island. They're not being rescued, and gradually, week by week, we find out more weird things about the island. So, it seems fairly clear that there's only a few possible reasons for the weirdness of this island. But we'd like people to speculate what those reasons could be. What is the secret to Lost? So, you know... Why not text in? Do you think it's a good idea, Joe?
Yes, I think it's a very good idea. It's a question a lot of people have been asking.
Well, exactly. I just want to field some answers. I'm genuinely interested.
But we're looking for stupid... Well, I think we're looking for stupid answers.
Yeah, well, they can be stupid or serious. I'm keen to hear both.
And what can people win?
Well, we've got these tickets to the Beck retrospective, the ResFest.
These are good prizes. ResFest is a fantastic festival of digital film happening at NFT. Used to happen at the ICA. I think it's mostly at the NFT this year. And it's got pop promos. Last night they showed a brilliant documentary about insane trainer collectors. I happen to know, but they've got a brilliant programme of stuff all weekend, and you can win tickets to their Beck retrospective, all of his rare short films tomorrow afternoon, or you can win tickets to a Q&A with Anton Corbijn, the famous photographer, and that's tonight, I think, is it, Lila, at the NFT? It's tonight.
He's like the most famous rock photographer of the 20th century.
So if you want to win those tickets, then give us your most ridiculous secret behind Lost. You know, we'll just text in a begging text. It's 83XFM.
Even if you don't want to win, I'd be curious to hear your theories about what the secret to Lost is. Okay, more music now. This is Block Party. That's good, isn't it? Block Party, 2 more years.
That's good, isn't it?
That's good.
Yeah, hey, we should say hello to Ian. I think Ian Morris, who's doing a terrible drive to somewhere appalling and listening to the show. Hello, Ian. Thanks for listening. Glad you're enjoying it. Are we going to play the Arctic Monkeys?
Yeah, we'll play the Arctic Monkeys in
I'm
just
so
a second.
excited.
Are you really excited?
I'm so excited, yeah.
I just want to say as well, thanks very much to Nuala from Coco, which used to be the Camden Palais, or Palais? Palace. Palais. I got confused for a second there. Yeah, I went to see Spoon last night at Coco. Good venue. I'm not just saying that because she put me on the door, but it's really lovely
You're
there.
obsessed with Spoon?
I am a total Spoon obsessive.
Are you equally obsessed with the new Channel 4 sketch show Spoons? Did you see that?
No, was it good?
I didn't see it. I wonder if anybody out there, listeners, did you see the Channel 4 sketch show Spoons last night?
I auditioned for that show.
Did you?
Yeah.
What did they make you do?
It was a sketch about a guy comes out of the lab at a dinner party, and he sits down at the dinner table, posh dinner party, and he starts talking about his
what
poos.
he's done in the. I've seen that sketch. Yeah.
That's on Spoons, isn't it?
That's on Spoons, yeah, that was on the pilot. If anyone saw Spoons last night on Channel 4, text us 83XFM. Let us know how good it was. Let's have a litmus test. A sort of, what do they call it? The Nielsen ratings, you know? Just see how our listeners rated it.
Yeah? Yeah, I'd be curious to see. Apparently, I don't know, I haven't heard anything about it, really. And there's the Nick Frost one, the, what's it called? The one about men and women.
Swinging on Channel 5?
No,
He's not in that, no.
Oh.
X and Y, or He Said, She Said?
Something like that.
I don't know. Is it time for the Arctic Monkeys yet?
Are you really excited about the Monkeys,
I'm so excited about the Arctic Monkeys.
I'm not sure
Sheffield's
this is going to be
most
up your
exciting
alley.
quartet.
Okay, let's have a listen.
Wow! The Arctic Monkeys, the hottest band in the world as of about 48 hours ago, according to every newspaper in the country. Do you know what? I've got a theory.
What's your theory?
It's taken me the length of that record to come up with a theory. That's just the streets for rock fans, isn't it? He's got the same lyrical approach, the same basic honesty and, like, descriptions of people in clubs and picking up girls. It's sort of the lyrical angle of the streets.
Yeah.
Or the Mitchell Brothers, or basically what's happening in what they call grime, but bleeding through to indie music. It's not a joke, it's bloody serious.
I just like the idea
Deadly
of you
serious.
thinking about it. Did you like it, though?
I thought the most interesting thing about it was his lyrics and the delivery of the lyrics.
I thought it was pretty good. What's the name of the track?
I bet you look good on the dance floor.
I bet you look good.
And they're only the lead singer's like 19 or something. The rest of them are about 20 from Sheffield. They're very exciting.
The Monkeys. I just got a snooty text from my brother saying Nuala, sometimes pronounced Nula. Did I call her Nuala? Nula? Is that how you pronounce it?
I would have pronounced it Nuala.
Nuala? Nula? Listen, I had a good time, that's the main thing. Although I never learned my lesson about gigs. I'm too short for gigs. I couldn't really see a lot of the time. And everyone was just much taller than me. And then I tried to stand on things and stuff, but the security guards kept on coming over and pushing me off and going, "Get down!"
Well, you're lucky to be short. I'm too tall for gigs. I look like the lanky alien coming out of the spaceship.
What do you
in
mean
Close
too
Encounters.
tall? You can see everything.
I can't dance. Everyone can see me when I dance.
What kind of
and
gigs
I hit
do you go
people in
to?
the face.
You don't dance at gigs.
Sorry, that's true. When I pogo,
Yeah.
my head ends up through the ceiling.
Wow. Hey, have we got any lost texts in?
We have.
Oh, brilliant.
Shall we do a
Well-
record, then read them?
Yeah,
I should filter them, really.
We should play some ads first. We'll be back shortly.
XFM.
Love music. Love XFM.
This is XFM.
What is he saying there? My summer girl.
My summer girl, isn't it?
He's not saying that.
Why? How do you know?
I've listened really carefully to it, and he's not saying summer.
Yeah, well, that's the secret to singing in pop music, isn't it? Just singing comprehensibly. I'm talking comprehensibly.
Yeah, that's how we
the
DJ.
key. Listen, we should put some of our text competitions to bed, because we had sort of two on the go. One wasn't a competition, but Adam was asking people what they thought the stupidest possible explanation for Lost could be. Do you want to hear some of our listeners' responses, Adam?
Lay it on me.
Yeah, okay.
Cue the hilarity.
Here we go. Oh, no, hang on. There was a good one somewhere. There's so many texts here, it's hard to figure out which one is the good one. Oh, the plane has been seriously delayed. This might not be the good one. And the island is an airport virtual reality distraction. designed to stop them complaining. So they're actually still in Heathrow or JFK.
Yeah.
Yeah? That's quite good, isn't it?
That is quite
You
good.
better react to that, because that's one of the better ones. Okay, it's only going to go downhill from here.
I like it.
Each of the survivors will be kept on the island and be closely monitored until they can collectively come up with a reason for the existence of Sadie Frost. Sadie Frost.
Sadie Frost.
Absurd one.
Bit of satire.
Yeah, that's anonymous.
Sadie Frost.
They're actually on the Isle of Man. Surely enough to turn anyone crazy.
That's all right.
That's quite good.
I'm still chuckling about Sadie Frost.
I think Lost secret is that the island was in fact a testing ground for genetically engineered creatures.
That's just a serious answer, though, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, either that or the island secretes an ether that taps into everyone's subconscious
I do that.
and gives them the best trips or nightmares of their lives.
I secrete an ether. I secrete an ether. I secrete an ether.
You see, a lot of people just think they're in limbo. Because, let's
I
face
thought
it,
that-
this is a question that's being asked by many mags
Yeah.
at the moment.
They haven't decided yet, though, have they? Because they're still writing the show.
But here's my favourite one. It's a holiday resort for polar bears. The polar bears shoot down planes, so word doesn't get out in case it all gets too commercial, like Goa.
That's good. Who wrote that?
That is from Paul in Isleworth. So maybe we should offer Paul those tickets to the Corbyn Q&A at Resfest tomorrow, or the Beck retrospective. No, tonight is
What
the
was
Corbyn.
There was an amateur dramatics one as well.
Yeah. They're an amateur dramatics group who are over-egging it in the Eden Project. That's from Vix in North London.
That's sort of realistic.
Yeah.
But I like Paul's. Let's give Paul a prize.
And, you know, also Tanya texted in, and she just texted in that she's desperate for the Anton Corbyn Q&A tickets, so we'll get you a pair too, as well, Tanya.
We want you to be happy.
Yeah.
We want everyone to be as happy as possible. Now, we've got Ditties in the Dock coming up, where Joe and myself battle it out for who gets to play the last song of the 2 hours here on XFM.
That's true, and everybody who gets on air the best of 5 wins tickets to the XFM screening of Kinky Boots, and the deciding vote will win tickets to the premiere.
Wow. Hey, that's pretty good. Should we have some more music now?
Yes.
Now, this is this track that does really sound a lot like something from a commercial. It's Sébastien Tellier and La Ritournelle.
Ooh la la.
It's like some music from an advert for a lady product. Fresh, lovely spritzer. That's La Ritournelle by Sébastien Tellier.
Now, we were asking you what you thought of the hot new Channel 4 sketch show Spoons, and it's a mixed response from our listeners, Adam. Many saying it was brilliant, some saying it was rubbish.
Well, there's always going to be people saying it's rubbish, but I think it's good if it's not unanimous.
Yeah.
You know, what are the people saying? Are they just saying brilliant and they're not going any further than that? Or?
They're saying 1 or 2 chuckles, brilliant. They're saying better than that thing with what's his face. I've forgotten his name now. The man that drinks a lot of beer.
Johnny Vegas.
Yeah.
11. What was it? 19 stone a video.
A video.
or whatever.
Yes, better than that.
Well,
Yeah. So I think that's a thumbs up for Spoons. We'll have to check it out next week.
I'm excited about that. Is that a
Yeah.
Friday night thing?
Yes.
But I'll have to miss Balls of Steel.
Oh no.
Oh no. Is that finished now?
No. I think it's going on forever.
Going on forever. Excellent.
Yeah. Recommissioned until the end of the world.
Someone texted in and said, I was asking what Beck was saying in Girl, when he goes, "Not a girl." Someone said, it's My Sun-Eyed Girl. You
Well, that's the
retard.
correct answer, isn't it? My sun-eyed girl.
My sun-eyed
But it
girl.
sounds just like
Nuts on a girl. Which is better.
naughty.
Nuts on a girl.
So listen, it's nearly Ditties in the Dock time, the time when you get to choose between 2 records to play out the show with. We haven't got a theme this week, Adam, have we?
No, we didn't sort a theme out.
So it's just going to be a random Ditties in the Dock.
This is the way we used to do it.
Yeah.
In the old days.
Just 2 records that we want to play.
Yeah, exactly.
No connection between them at all, other than that. So the number's 0871 222 1049. We'll pitch both the records. Everyone who gets through wins tickets to the XFM screening of Kinky Boots, and the deciding call wins tickets to the premiere.
We'll do that after these adverts, shall we? Yeah. Okay, let's do that. We'll be right back.
XFM. This is XFM.
just wanna fly. Lately, did you ever feel the pain?
Hey, look, sorry, I messed up there.
That was a brilliant preview of the next song.
Yeah, that was
But
like a
first,
tease.
A tease?
Yeah, this is what we do on the show now. We tease songs.
It's a new way of doing things. It's a new look, just like Time Out magazine. Okay, so it's
Phil.
time for Ditties in the Dock, and here is the theme that everybody loves, that introduces Ditties in the Dock.
Keep filling.
Here it comes, the big theme. Yeah.
Nice me. Nice. Oh, how slick, man.
So it's time for Ditties in the Dock. 2 songs, one chosen by me, the other chosen by Adam. It'll be the song that plays out the show, but you, the listeners, get to decide which one it'll be. Call 0871 222 1049 to vote for either the song that Adam is about to pitch to you or the song that I'm going to pitch to you. Ad, why don't you start?
Okay, now there's a kind of a twisty reason for this, but I was watching Lost the other day, and they mentioned Finding Nemo. But they can't seem to mention a lot of shows by name, so they have these lame pop cultural references in Lost, but they don't actually mention the show. So she's saying, you know that kids film, the one with the fish? And they're all going, yes. Why don't you just say Finding Nemo? Anyway, she says, you know the song at the end? It turns out that the map that they find on the island has lots of French words on it, and they're trying to figure out what the words mean, and it turns out that they are, in fact, the lyrics to the original version of Beyond the Sea, which is the song that Robbie Williams murders at the end of Finding Nemo. I'm proposing to play the original version, which is by Bobby Darin, of Beyond the Sea. It's a lovely song, and it'll just redress the balance. There's too much Williams and not enough Darin in the world. And that's it. Beyond the Sea.
So if you want to hear Beyond the Sea by Bobby Darin, you have to call 0871 222 1049. But if that's the last thing you want to hear on this Saturday mid-afternoon, then maybe you want to hear the following. I've got news for our listeners and for you, Adam. It's news from the streets, and it's a shocking wake-up call well, no, I can't construct this sentence properly. It's a shocking wake-up call to everybody to show you what young people are basically rapping and singing about on the streets.
What is it?
One of our sacred cultural institutions, Countdown, the programme Countdown.
Yeah.
The theme music to it, as people do their conundrums, has been cruelly stolen by a gang of ruffians called, what are they called? Have I written down their name?
The Ragamuffins.
They're called the Young Guns.
The Young Guns?
And they do an extremely aggressive urban grime rap over the theme to Countdown.
That's disrespectful.
You won't like it, but it's important you hear it so you can understand what the new generation are going to do with our sacred national icons. So I want you to call 0871 222 1049 and vote for Countdown. In fact, it's called Countdown Rhythm, and it's spelled R-I-D-D-I-M. Countdown Rhythm by the Young Guns. If you want to hear that featuring the theme tune from Countdown,
rhythm?
0871 222 1049. So that's it for Ditties in the Dock. It's Countdown Rhythm versus Bobby Darin.
Versus Beyond the Sea.
What an amazing playoff.
Get calling. Guess what we're going to play now?
The same track, Oasis.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't really want to know.
They call Oasis. And that
frightful noise.
That track is called Live Forever. They're very exciting. Did you see the bit in Lost? I'm sorry, I'm Lost obsessed this week, but the guy from Lord of the Rings who plays this bloke who's in a Oasis-style band, and they're called Drive Shaft. He couldn't have thought of something better than Drive Shaft.
That's good.
I play bass in a band. They're called Drive Shaft. Have you heard of them? And what's their song called? You, everybody, something or You, We, Everybody. It's called.
Sounds good. We should get hold of it.
It's not that bad. The song is not that bad, and it's quite a good Oasis parody. But there you go. That was the real thing. Now, Ditties in the Dock.
It's the part of the show where you vote for which song we'll play out with. We've got 5 callers on the line. Everyone who gets through wins a pair of tickets to the XFM Kinky Boots screening. The deciding vote wins tickets to the premiere. So let us begin. It's Bobby Darin with which song?
Beyond the Sea.
With Beyond the Sea.
Beyond the Sea.
Versus the Young Guns with Countdown Rhythm. It couldn't be more different.
Yeah.
These songs are poles apart. A classic old soothing crooning number and the latest rough, raw, urban
and
thing.
I think we've got a diverse listenership, Joe, and you know...
Who knows which way this could go?
Exactly.
This is going to be interesting. Shall we go to the first caller, Pat?
Hello, Pat. Are you there?
Hello there.
How you doing, Pat?
Yep, not bad. And you?
I'm guessing you're going to be voting for Bobby Darin. I just think there's a mellowness in your voice. You sound a bit like you could look like the man from the Flash adverts.
No, I'm going down with the kids. I'm going for the Countdown tune.
He's going for Countdown Rhythm by the Young Guns.
Yeah, you've got to go with the kids, man.
Well done, Pat. Never judge people by the sound of their voice.
You do sound like the guy from Brushstrokes. Is that the guy you mean?
Is it the guy from Brushstrokes who's always doing the cleaning when his wife's out reading Chat magazine in the deck chair?
I don't know about that.
That guy's in hell, and he's got like all he does is fantasize about driving in cars with beautiful women.
Yeah,
and
well, he is in hell, isn't he? Well, I can't help but anyway.
That's just scary.
There we go. You don't do... What product does he advertise?
It's some cleaning thing.
Flash.
It's Mr. Muscle, isn't it?
Do you
Or
use Flash, Pat?
Yeah.
No, I don't use Flash.
Well done, alright, so
there
there's
you go.
no comparison.
So
Well,
much
thanks for
for your
voting.
theory.
It's 1-0 to Cornish, and you've got tickets for the Kinky Boots XFM
I've got a
screening,
feeling
Pat.
this is going to be a walkover.
I don't know,
Cornish.
man.
Justin.
You know, Lila's tricksy.
Justin, are you there?
Yes, hello there.
How are you, Justin?
I'm not too bad, thank you very much.
He's going to vote for Bobby Darin. You sound quite sort of well-educated, well-brought up. Justin,
I'm on a train, so I have to sound posh.
you sound posh.
I have to, because I'm on a train.
Oh, why do you have to sound posh on a train?
I got it from my mum, I think.
Because you can get thrown off, I think, if you're not posh.
No, his mum bought him the train tickets and said, "Don't forget to talk posh."
Exactly, yeah. I'm going for Countdown, by the way.
Hey, the Countdown Rhythm by the Young Guns. Oh, you won't regret it. It's a filthy song. I've had to cut out and reverse most of the swearing,
Right.
so not much of it is actually left. But
Thanks.
who knows? I might not win.
Thanks for your call, Justin, and don't forget that if you drink alcohol on the train... What's that advert, you know, with the kids with, like, tins of booze?
I
Have you
haven't seen
that? Okay, doesn't matter. Be good and stop talking on your phone, please, Justin. It's very,
Thank you.
very annoying.
Thanks for calling and listening. Simon's next. Hello, Simon.
Hi, guys.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, good. Are you, what are you up to, Simon?
Oh, just a bit of boring paperwork on a Saturday, you know.
You do sound a little bit bored, I have to be
I am
honest with
very
you.
bored.
What are you going to vote for? Is this going to be the end of the competition for me? Are you going to go for the grime or for the Bobby Darin?
No, we've got to go with a bit of Bobby Darin.
Come on.
Oh no!
Thank goodness I was out of the picture there. Now let's speed things up.
Don't desecrate the countdown tune.
No, exactly, I agree. Yeah, you got to have
They
some
haven't
respect.
desecrated it. They've made it more exciting. It's like an episode of Countdown where you might be mugged if you don't get the anagram right.
Simon, thanks very much for your call. Good luck with the paperwork. Alex, are you there?
Yes, hello.
How you doing, Alex?
I'm good, thanks. You?
I'm good, man. You sound... No,
You sound
Alex...
anxious. You sound anxious, Alex. There's something wrong.
No, I'm good. I'm just doing my homework.
Your words. You sound a bit like John Ronson.
He sounds like
Your words are all
Naboo.
ending up. You sound like Naboo from the Boosh. What's going on? Are you a shaman?
The Boosh?
Yeah. Do you not watch that?
The Mighty Boosh?
Yeah.
Oh, classic.
Yeah. Well, you sound a bit like Naboo.
Oh, do I?
Yeah. Have you been? Can we refer back to our Sky One drama about selling weed?
Yeah.
With you on the line, Alex.
If you want.
I don't think we should.
We're
We'll
not going to go there.
We'll get in
What are you
legal
voting for,
trouble.
Alex?
Countdown.
Oh, Countdown Rhythm. Does that
knew
mean
it.
Cornish has taken it?
Yeah, Cornish has taken
Cornish
it.
has taken it, Alex.
Thanks so much for your call.
Well, but thanks for calling, Alex.
That's
Well,
nice.
we got one more caller on the line, though. Rachel. Hello, Rachel.
Hello.
So this is kind of a moot point, because haven't I already won it?
Yeah, you've won.
So Rachel isn't the deciding call. Alex is the deciding
Alex
call.
is the decider. Rachel, thanks for phoning in. Who are you going to go for out of interest?
Countdown, actually.
Oh,
Hey, the Countdown Rhythm.
It's a total...
I don't know what you're going to
total
think when you
landslide.
actually hear it. So, you know what? Alex wins the tickets to the premiere of
Thanks for calling,
Kinky Boots.
Rachel.
Rachel, you win tickets to the XFM screening. Thanks everybody for calling and listening. Like I said, this track, Countdown Rhythm, by the Young Guns, was very, very rude. So I had to, reverse the bits with swearing in them.
Yeah.
And about 2/3 through the record, almost the whole thing's backwards. So just bear with it.
Okay, well, we should say goodbye. Thanks very much for listening.
Thanks for listening. We'll see you same time next week.
I love you, bye!
Bye!
This is Young Gun Production, 2000 and whatever. This is the Countdown Rhythm. Biggest rhythm of the years. Stand up to recognize. I'll take you for a punk, that's what. Blaze you like skunk, that's what. Baby shrimp too hot, that's what. I come for knock off your block, that's what. Don't play with a guy, that's what. Blaze you like tie, that's what. You fools who die, that's what. Two facts don't lie, that's what. Hey, to the beat, I'm beat straight up. Fuck around, I'll pop your feet straight up. It's no joke, I'm off seat straight up. Walk off, you get the leak straight up. Yeah, to the beat, I'm beat straight up. Off, I don't see you straight up. It's no joke, I'm off seat straight up. You can't go get the leak straight up.
Why you shit? I won't let them. Pull them up, bruv, and up, come you get them. Ain't I'm a breakfast till you're getting at them. See what I won't back, start to feel fat. Like you shit, yeah, I won't let them. Pull them up, bruv, that come you get them. Ain't I'm a breakfast till you're getting at them. See what I won't back, start to feel fat. Like, I need, but it's not fair. Where you gotta take back the game this year. Yeah, I know I should come back next year. By then you should have done some mag. I'll end up with these there right here. I'll be on any good track, nigga. Oops, anything, learn anything, I don't care. None of them are real crap boys out here. I'm not gone, I'm going, I'm blowing. Over the beat, I'm flowing. White gold eyes, showing, blowing. Man can't say there's no favours. Going young guns. They're all knowing. The mix is gonna give the beat a little mowing. You know I got A-bars to rip up this bar. I'm bad, so just start flowing. So we get back, so we'll make it roll. Get past and fly for my next show. Big paper makers don't let it grow. Waste it in the pace, the boys let's show. Get back, so we'll make it roll. Get past and fly for my next show. Big paper makers don't let it grow. Waste it in the pace, the boys let's grow. I ain't standing around well back. I've heard a lot of words and ain't seen no action. Back up before I start losing my anger. Right back, Andrew, bang to me a danger. Put your hands up, right now I'll leave you up. After the door first, I can work my keep up. I'm worth the scene up, you can take your chances and get defeated. Yeah, in E10 I'm known as Dim. Snap back balloon head that walks to Berlin. You're bad to see me on the street. Keeping it gully on the street. I know who did up trying to below my bum cheeks. Multi-coloured like these sneaks. I'm repping YGC, then we run the street.
If you don't want to face the facts, but you can face the gas, man. It's not another desert, race black, man. I will leave you with the sewers like it was a rap, man. Be careful what you say when you chat, man. I heard you leaking information, like a tap, man. I will chuck you in the boot, and that's a rap, man. I'm looking your old gun, taking a tap, man. Think you're the one, and it's a prank, man.
I'll give out jabs like a boxer, deal with it proper. Draw for my chopper if it's a flopper. Pull out the Glock and knock off your blocker. So bopper, bullets to make you hover, I become the robber. Take it in, it's straight on my happy shopper. I test crews on my jacks, I snap arms and I snap neck back. I kill MCs without no gas. You bust a lick, I bust a 16 back. Mark up your face, call me art attack. If a boy gets right, I'll give him couple slack. Put me on beats, I rip up the track. I snap that skin, but I'm over black.
Zappa beat Big City, I'll be alright. Come to the end, that's suicide. Draw for the map, make it be a homicide. Where we come from, we won't let it ride. For me, we won't let it slide. We draw for the map, made a bullet glide. Straight in your neck, back, push up, I went back. Run up with your grip and cane, I collect that.
XFM.